about these things. Nerf, 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 nerf.
Did you just narf at me?
Nerf, 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 nerf.
Hey there, Paul Talkers. I am here with...
Hello, Tess Myers.
Let's get started by you telling everybody where you are most recently from, like where you're currently living, but also what dance scene you most associate with.
I'm originally from DC. I live there now. I like to say I'm from Portland, Oregon, because I lived there for 4 years. I learned to dance there. I'll claim them both.
Cool. How long have you been dancing Lindy Hop?
About a year now,
Okay.
and then I kind of dabbled. I started with blues dancing about...
You started with blues?
Yes. That's unusual. That's a West Coast thing, I hear. Really dabbled for a little while, and then I came out to DC, and all of a sudden there was Lindy all the time, and I could dance a whole lot, and there were some really great people, and so that happened.
Excellent. I will take that as a plug for my home scene. DC, Lindy all the time.
This is actually my my third event ever. My third Lindy event.
Your third event?
My third event, yes.
Ever?
Yes.
Have they all happened this year?
Yes. I went to Lindy 500, and then I went to ILHC.
Okay.
And I figured the only way I could up that was to go to Lindy Focus. So I guess I'm going to Parang next.
And what inspired you to come to Lindy Focus? It was literally just to top ILHC?
No, that wasn't my intention. I heard really great things. All my friends were going. They kept asking me if I was going. I said, no, it looks like kind of expensive. It's like, is that a whole week? Is it really a whole week of dancing? And then I guess I made some questionable decisions, and here I am.
Hooray!
So,
and how have you found your social dances here at Lindy Focus?
I mean, they've been great. I can't really compare them, to say some are better than others, because they're all mind-blowing and fantastic and ushy-gushy and...
Have you been sticking with mostly social dancing Lindy Hop, or have you also been going into the blues room a lot?
I have been bouncing back and forth. Mostly I dance as much Lindy as feels awesome, and then if I feel like I need to take a break and go home and go wrap up in a big cuddly warm blanket of blues, I do that. I personally was incredibly impressed with how well the blues scene represented at Lindy Focus, because
Alright.
I've kind of seen some things, some I've been peripherally around some other events, I haven't been to them.
Right.
And I've seen how blues is represented, and it's always kind of like grinding in the back room. And so it's not really my place to criticize. It is really, really nice to see a dance form that I love so much being represented by the people who have been representing it here. Just the blues comps alone. Woo!
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so thrilled that Laura Wood has gotten the recognition that she deserves.
Right?
And she was so amazing. She was so amazing.
Yes.
I danced with her last night in the blues room. And I always tell everybody, I'm not a blues dancer.
I'm not that kind of guy.
I can do that. Oh, I'm that kind of guy. Mm-hmm. But I'm not a blues dancer. But the great thing about dancing with Laura, who is a legit blues dancer, is that you can mess around, you can have fun, and she is so good. She's representative of how great the blues dancers are here. That it's a fantastic dance, even though my vocabulary in blues is very minimal. She made it fantastic.
Shout out to Laura Wood.
Shout out to Laura Wood.
I love you.
I love you too. Lots of love
we
to Laura
love
Wood.
I work for Rose City Blues, which is in Portland. It's in November, usually the first or the second week. I don't think we've decided on dates yet. Shameless plug. You should come.
Plug it, absolutely. People have been plugging themselves in these videos. Go, by all means.
Plugging themselves? What kind of video
That's
is this?
not... Oh, dear. Well done, you.
So, on that note, what was I saying?
You're plugging yourself.
I was plugging myself. Plugging Rose City, anyway. So, Rose City Blues, but that's all I have to say.
Okay.
I'm going to take back some notes about how to run a really excellent and efficient, above all, competition.
That's fantastic. How has the socializing been here at Lindy Focus for you?
Lovely. Initially, I was kind of concerned that I wouldn't know enough people and I would spend a lot of time ticka, internet. But
I don't know anybody who does that. That's crazy.
Or holes and stuff in their room taking video of people.
Shut up!
About plugging themselves. It's been really nice. I have a good group of friends that I can go to, and I am socialed out and just drape myself on them, and they're cool with that.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then I'm meeting new people, and it's really nice to make new friends. And
Yeah, as a newcomer
weird.
and a very young Lindy Hopper, how is it getting to meet new people here at Lindy Focus?
Oh, it's great. Everyone's, for the most part, has just been really nice and accepting, and they dance with me. It's nice.
On a slightly more serious note, what has been so far your most favorite, but also what has been your least favorite part of Lindy Focus?
That's hard. I assume you're going to cut out the parts where I spend a lot of time going,
Well, not this part, because this part's hilarious.
Oh.
But the rest of them, maybe.
Shucks. I think it's my favorite part of every dance event I go to is those late night dances that are some kind of transcendent meditation where, at the risk of sounding too woo-woo, it's kind of like being one with the universe.
Nice.
Or at least, a room full of people. Yeah, I had some moments like that during the New Orleans bands playing at the late night.
Oh, yeah. They were so good.
So good. That's what I've been saying. I can't really say anything else. So wow. Much goodness. My Lindy Focus.
But don't get away from this.
Yes.
Least
and then
favorite.
I have a least. It's been those moments of complete, like on the opposite end of that spectrum of being completely overwhelmed. In some ways very similar to those like ecstatic dance moments, but kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum and on like the more on the negative side.
What is your overall impression of Lindy Focus at this point?
So wow.
I should have seen that coming. It's perfect. It's perfect. Do you think you'll be back again next year?
I really hope so. I hope I can even take classes next year.
Oh, excellent.
I didn't know I was coming here until a couple weeks before, and by that time the class prices were like woo.
Crazy hot. Yeah.
So I would like to take more Lindy classes at some point so I can get my Lindy good.
Wonderful. So, let's say that Tess, 11 months from now, was looking back at this YouTube video to remind herself of the Lindy Focus awesomeness. What advice would you give to future Tess to prepare for and fully enjoy Lindy Focus next year?
I feel like I prepared really well for this event.
Even though you
Better-
did it at the last minute?
Yeah, I'm good at preparing for events.
All right.
I'm an excellent packer. Bring more booze. I ran out of booze. I have good friends though, so.
That's excellent.
I would also remind my future self that as good as breakfast looks at 6:30 a.m. after you've been dancing, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna try to go to sleep and you're gonna be able to think about nothing but sausages.
That is excellent. I hope that you do make it next year. I hope you do get the workshop pass before it gets too expensive. Get that early bird pass, people. It is so worth it. Are you excited for tonight's New Year's Eve celebration?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
What do you think? Of course, yes.
Oh,
Very
you
excited.
are! You are excited. Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you, Tess.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did like this video, please like it and subscribe and share it with your friends and tell everybody about how awesome Lindy Focus is. And as always, thanks for watching.
Goodbye. That was fun. Sorry, I haven't slept very much. I'm really tired.
You slept so little that you keep on saying woo woo over and over and over again.